This recognition has been life-changing for me, and I know that it will be for you too. I worked very hard to prove my worth. Wanted to come across that I'm strong, that I can do it all. I worked for investment banks. So you can imagine the hustle that it had for me to prove my worth. I tortured myself over the years to live this life of masculine energy, trying to pretend that I don't need help. You know what that did? That crushed my soul. That crushed who I am deeply. And this is why I want to share how important it is to activate your feminine frequency. Because if you're a woman who works very hard to prove her worth, who wants to do everything on her own, if you are operating from that place is the frequency of pain. That place is the frequency of your wound. And this is what I want you to recognize as a woman. When we operate from a wound, we say that we can do it all. We don't need men. We don't want anyone's help. We are strong enough. We are resilient. And that's where I came from. I was like, I am resilient. I'm strong. I need to prove that I'm strong. So I worked for banking for 12, 13 years. I worked hard. And being spiritually awake, being aware, being conscious makes it even 10 times worse when you are in the environment that is crushing your soul. And this is why the feminine energy, activation of your feminine energy is the secret to having it all, having everything. Because you know what? When we move from masculine energy, when we do things from masculine energy, that is energy of doing, a lot of hard work, a lot of strength. Physically, you are pushing yourself to do. Where feminine energy is connection, is a flow. It is spiritual energy. It is the energy of trust, faith. It's the energy of ease, letting go, surrendering. That is the energy that brings everything that you've ever desired, everything that you ever wanted. And that is the energy as a woman we have to operate in order to become the magnet of our desires, magnet of our dreams that we want. So how do you activate feminine frequency if you are a woman who hustles, who works hard, who is resilient, who is strong and struggling to get what she wants? The way you activate your feminine frequencies is letting go of hard work, not doing what you think that you need to do. If you're trying to figure things out by doing a lot, if you feel like, what is the next thing I can do to increase my revenue, to find love, what else I can do to have that? The truth is, you don't have to do anything to receive that. Because when a woman let goes of doing and really trusts and really embody the being of her energy, being of her presence, her energy become magnet. The frequency is the highest when you let go. The frequency shoots up when you don't do anything, when you just be present with yourself. That's when the magic happens. It's not about how many strategy, how many times you do whatever you need to do in order to attract and manifest your desire. It comes from a place of you recognizing that it doesn't require anything. It's not about how, it's about just connecting. And most people get stuck in the place where they're like, how am I going to get it? How am I going to have, how I'm going to attract love if I don't do anything? How I'm going to increase my revenue if I don't do anything? How I increase my income if I don't do anything? When you have that inner trust and faith in the how is done by the universe, divine, because when your frequency is in alignment, when your energy is in alignment with your desires, the how becomes irrelevant. The how doesn't matter. I'll give you an example where I was very focused on becoming successful, and I worked very, very hard to be successful. And the harder I worked, the harder I tried to for my business to be successful, tried all the strategies, tried everything, the less it worked. When I let it go, when I trusted my divine feminine, when I trusted my intuition, when I trusted just being rather than doing, not didn't do anything, did not try anything, did not do anything, my frequency became in alignment with my desire, because my focus became my desire. I was just focusing on my desire. I was just focusing on what I wanted. And with that, I attracted an opportunity for speaking. I attracted clients where they were ready to buy, they were aligned to my frequency, and I did not do anything different. I did not do anything extra to get those opportunities. They came and they were the most amazing clients, the most amazing opportunities of being able to speak on stage, being able to show who I am, being highly spiritual, being so connected with divine. And those opportunities didn't come from me doing anything. It came from me trusting with faith, with my divine self, with my divine feminine. That's how it got attracted. If you are getting stuck in a place where like, how is going to happen if I don't do anything? Let go of the how, because you become the magnet when you let go. You become the magnet to your desires when you surrender, when you let go, when you just connect with your being, because that is magic. That is magical. That is magnetic. And nobody likes someone who is needy. Nobody likes get attracted to anything that is operating from the frequency of need or pain. So letting go of doing, letting go of working hard, you don't need to work hard. The queen delegates. You delegate, you allow, you get support, you operate in a frequency of support. And that's how you become magnetic. That's how your desires come to your reality, because that's the biggest thing. I know it takes so long to learn. It took me long to learn that, because I was operating from masculine energy. But when we tune into our feminine flow, the energy of magnetism, because that energy is it magnetizes people. Everything becomes, it happens. This is why, in order to activate your feminine frequency, let go, surrender, just be in your being. Allow things to come to you. Let go of any desire to do more. Let go of any need to give more. Let go of any need to prove more, to sacrifice more. Let go of all of that. Let it go. Because your people who are yours, people who meant to be in your energy, in your frequency, who are aligned with you, they only come to you when you are in that frequency of letting go, that frequency of being. That's how they come in. That's how they find you. That's how they get attracted to you. In order to activate your frequency, it's so simple. It's just don't do anything. Just be in your presence, be in your being. It sounds silly, almost silly, that I'm saying don't do anything. I'm saying do not try more, because I'm speaking to a woman who's already doing so much. I'm speaking to a woman who's trying so hard. I'm speaking to a woman who is sacrificing her needs. And this is why, for you specifically, you have to let go. Because the more you do, the more you resist what you desire. Because when we do a lot, we create resistance in the energetic field. And that energetic field creates more push, lack, and you push what you want, you desire, because divinely, what you desire, what you want to manifest, the love, the abundance, the health, it is on a frequency that is already there. It is already happened. And that frequency, because it's already happened, it doesn't need you to do more. It doesn't need you to try more. It needs you to be and accept and be in the frequency and vibration of acceptance of that. And then it will match, because you are not trying, you are not exhausted, you are not burnt out, you are not trying harder, you are not trying to prove yourself, you're not trying to pretend to be stronger. You are operating in the frequency of, yes, I would love to support, yes, I'm open to receive, yes, I would love someone to help me and do things for me, yes, I would love somebody to clean my house, yes, I would love somebody to iron my clothes, I would love somebody to do things for me, I would love that. Instead of you doing, you open yourself to receive the help, because divine is always helping you. And that's where the flow comes, that's where the attraction comes, that's where the feminine frequency comes from. It doesn't do anything. And that's how you activate your frequency. You allow yourself to receive, to be open to receive, to allow people to help you, to allow people to support you, allow people to do things for you, allow yourself to just be. With that, if you would like to have energetic assessment and potentially join the program of Healing into Wealth, you can click below in the link to apply for free energetic assessment with me, where I intuitively read your energy and find out what is specifically your challenges, and through that we identify the specific challenge that is keeping you in a place where you don't want to be. If you would like that, then click the link below to apply for energetic assessment. With that, like this video if you like this video, and subscribe to my channel, and may the light in me reaches the light in you.